earlier you told me energy efficiency was the most important thing to you, so I have to show you this, okay? Keenan, really quick, can you do me a favor? Could you do a little bit of writing for me?
Of course.
Awesome. Joey, can you do me a huge favor? Can you do some, take some, I need some math. I need some of the calculator. You got one?
Absolutely.
All right, hook it up. You got apps now on your phone. Everyone's got one. Okay, cool. So, Keenan, can you do me a huge favor? Can you write down single?
Okay.
Can you write double?
Okay.
Go ahead and write low E. Bill, you want to do it too? So single, double, low E, triple, the number 7, and then window works. Put WW. Okay, awesome. All right, guys. So, like I said, I have to show you this. Where's a good outlet? Over there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, great. So this is our heat lamp, okay? And this is going to give Brian a tan today. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to show you how much heat enters or escapes through the windows. Cool? So, also I'm going to use this mechanism. It's called a BTU meter, and it stands for British Thermal Units. 1 BTU would be equivalent to a lit match. So if I had a wooden match and I lit it right here, it would equal 1 BTU. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and set this BTU meter. Let's turn it on. I need a tan, like I said. We're going to set it at 500. 500 is going to be equivalent to 100-degree day at night. Let's say a 95-degree day in Chicago. So a hot day here in Chicago. Okay, right on 500. All right, now Joey, keep me honest. Make sure this is always at 500. And then Keenan, you're doing the writing for me.
Yep.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take a window and I'm going to close it, and then we're going to see how much heat from our vents escapes or how much would actually come through from the sun. Okay, but how much energy are we losing through the windows themselves? Cool?
Cool.
All right. So Joe, keep me honest. We're at 500. I'm going to take a single pane glass. Okay, now single pane was invented in the early 1900s. Single pane was invented to allow light to come in, but to keep the bugs out. Okay. Now, at the time, energy bills were about $3 to $4 in the dead of winter. $3 to $4 in the dead of winter. Okay, I don't think any of you guys were around for that. But what we're going to do is we're going to shut the window, and we're going to see how much energy escapes through the single pane window. Okay, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Okay, so we shut the window right at 500. It's 412. Joey, you've already failed. Can I get 412 into 500? So 412 divided into 500.
82.
82%. So could you guys write next to single, could you write 82%? So what this is showing is we're losing 82% of the energy from the inside of our home that's going right on our front lawn. Okay, so what I like to bring it back to is that's like losing 82 cents of our dollar that goes right on to our neighbor's lawn, or on our front lawn. Okay, I would just tell you, if you had single pane windows, to go ahead and just keep them open. We're just losing about all of our energy. Okay, and Keenan, if you're in a house and they have single pane windows and you don't sell it, you're fired. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, cool. So next down the road, they had the 2 panes of glass. So we'll call it double pane glass. Okay. Now the researchers, the engineers knew that 1 wasn't cutting it, so they thought, hey, 2 has to be better than 1. Okay. Now you can find this window. It's your construction grade window. Maybe $200-300 out the door, but guaranteed to fail. So just 2 panes of glass, no gas, and held together by a metal spacing system. Cool? So if we took this window and we shut the panes of glass, we're going to see how much energy escapes right through the 2 panes of glass. Okay, you ready? All right. So we got 340, right on 340. Joe, could you put 340 into 500?
68.
68%. Cool. So if you guys can write down 68%. So now we see that we're actually only losing 32 cents of our dollar. Not too bad. So we're obtaining 68% on the inside. Now, was 2 better than 1?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, now, turned off on me. Later down the road, we had someone invented, a company called Thermal invented a product, a window with low E technology on there. Now, low E we talked about earlier stood for low emissivity, low emissions. Some people just call it low energy windows. Okay, and what the technology was a thin, microscopic, transparent coating of metal, typically tin, nickel, or zinc, that's glazed into the glass. Now, remember when we walked around and I pointed out every vent that was underneath your windows?
Yeah.
Well, what happens is when this warm energy comes up, it reflects off the metal, almost like when we're at Thanksgiving. We put in a turkey into the oven and we put tin foil over the actual turkey. Why do we do that, Keenan?
To keep the heat in.
But that heat comes up, it reflects off the tin foil, and it distributes that heat evenly, and it cooks it quicker and more thorough than if you didn't have tin foil on it, right?
Yeah.
So same technology, they put tin, nickel, or zinc on their window, heat comes up, reflects back in, and stays inside the house. Pretty cool, huh?
That's really cool.
Cool. So you can find this window, guys, at any big box store. You find it for $500-600 out the door. But let's see how efficient it actually is. Okay. So if we shut the window, it goes down to 275. So if we do 275 into 500, 55%. So now we're obtaining, right, 55% of the energy on the inside. We're only losing 45%. Okay, now that's pretty good, but we're still losing over half of our dollar. All right. I mean, the only thing that I have really a rub about this is, you know, you're spending $500-600, $700 a window, and you're really only saving 10% than what you have now. So I would tell you just to probably put that money in the bank and to save it. But here's something cool. A company named Appleby, I know I heard Bill talking about earlier, came up with a triple pane window. They thought they've got the answer to all the energy problems, right? So they put 3 panes of glass, they separated by 2 metal spacing systems, and they had an insulated glass unit with argon in 2 different pockets. So they thought this was going to be the answer to everyone's energy problems. Now, you typically see this on the east or west coast. This is for the hurricane kind of climate areas. Awesome window, okay? Energy efficient. The only really rub I have with this window, Keenan, is this.
Oh.